To enjoying sex, and you'll be surprised at how many women and men report sexual dysfunction. Sex therapist Вород here with a body image psychotherapist Leanne Oshrat Vidas.
Yeah.
Woo, nice to meet you and welcome to the show.
Thank you so
It's so
much.
nice. You know, we have a lot of regulars that bring in guests with them, and I said, come on, Shelly, we got to open it up to, to some more people in this space. So tell us, why you're here and why this is, important to the study that you brought with us today.
Okay, so I'll start with the study, and then Leanne is going to explain why she's so important for this study and for everything that I do in my work as well. So I realized that the numbers are going high. It's like 43% of women, 31% of men reporting to have some sort of sexual dysfunction. Now, if we look at it, we already talked about it. There is a lot of reason when people have these sexual problems, but one of the main one and the most pronounced, I would say, is body image. Of course, we're using our body to become intimate and enjoy the moment, but women and men are unable to let it go.
Which is so interesting because, like, if you're in a relationship where the other person doesn't care, that body image issues still come up even in the relationship if your husband/wife doesn't care that you have a few extra pounds around the middle?
Yeah. So they do. Men saying that they try, men that have higher BMI, if I said it correctly, I did, BMI, said they're even trying to avoid sex.
Wow.
Completely. And men who don't feel satisfaction with their body, mainly they would say with their stomach, are trying to do everything they can during the act itself to hide it.
Wow. So this is really sad. And in your work, what is the, how do you, so do you work with, do you share a lot of clients, like clients that you find kind of have these issues, you go and you kind of help work out that part, that psychological part?
Yeah, because if you think about it, when you are so focused on this part that you don't like, and sometimes it's the whole body, but let's say it's just your belly, you can't be really present in the moment. You can't really...
obsess.
Exactly. And when you're in a relationship, even in bed, you need to be there. You need to be with your partner. And sometimes your partner doesn't even notice that you have some kind of a problem.
Right.
But you're not there. You're not really...
And then the self-consciousness that comes from, like, why am I fixating on this? And then you, get into the whole self-hate and right? I mean, all of this kind of becomes like a groundswell of issues
you're not there.
And neuroses.
And this is the main thing that they say in destruction thoughts. This is the problem, that you're unable to let go. You're always in your head. And people, as I said, they avoid sex. Some will never initiate. They want to turn the light off. They want to keep the clothes on. So this intimate moment is kind of lost. This is why we started creating these workshops that will be directed towards body image. And Leanne has so many exercises that are just like...
So what's the, so you have a workshop in a couple weeks. So what does this involve? Like, is it visualization? I know that you do NLP, which is something that I myself have, have done and gone through that process. So do you work with clients, like, individually through the NLP, or are there also subconscious mind-related remedies?
There are many tools. It depends on the person. Basically, it can be by touch, conversation, movement, whatever it fits for the person. It doesn't matter, but what matters is that I use the body as a tool, as a conversation.
Right.
Because the body remembers everything. It knows everything, even if we're not aware of it. So I use the body to tell me things. And it's really amazing to see that,
So, I mean, what is the process like? Do you have clients that come kind of is it like a whole kind of continuum of treatments, or is it something that you work on just kind of a few times?
Usually it continues. It depends on the person, really.
Right,
it depends how long
and how
they
open,
want.
or if they've gone through therapy and they've gone through, self-awareness.
And how willing they are to let go of it.
Right, exactly. I mean, in your experience, why is this, do you think this was always these numbers and it was just people were afraid to talk about it and now we're just much more open about talking about it?
I think the numbers start to rise also because, again, the awareness that we develop towards our body, and also sometimes it's hard with all the technology to find intimacy between people and feel comfortable.
Right.
I think there's a lot of stress, gender stress, and it harms everybody. But there is also what you said, people starting to feel less shame. If I have a problem, I'm going to admit it, because it started to be normalized.
Right, Well, and especially now with everything going on, I think people are going to be doing a lot of healing just with everything, all the Me Too stuff. Thank you so much.
Awareness. Thank you.
People are talking about it.